Good morning. When we talk about education in Indonesia, we often hear about progress. According to data from the Badan Pusat Statistik, the school participation rate for children aged 7 to 12 has reached around 97%. At first glance, this looks like a success. More children are in school, more classrooms are filled, and access to education seems to be improving. But let me ask a simple question. Does going to school always mean receiving a quality education? Because in reality, it's not that simple. One important indicator used to measure education quality globally is the Program for International Student Assessment Development by the OECD. The 2022 PISA results show that Indonesian students still score below the OECD average, especially in reading, mathematics, and science. What does this mean? It means that many students are physically present in classroom, but not all of them truly understand what they are learning. They can attend school every day, complete assignment and pass exam, but still struggle when asked to apply knowledge, analyze information, or solve real-life problems. So today, our challenge is no longer just about access, it is about quality, and these issues becomes even more complex when we talk about inequality. In big cities, students often have access to better facilities, technology, and more experienced teachers. They can use digital tools, access online learning platforms, and explore knowledge beyond textbook. But in many other regions, the situation is very different. Some schools still lack proper classroom. Some students share limited learning material. In certain area, access to the internet is still unstable or even unavailable. There are also shortage of teachers, especially in remote region, which affect how learning take place. These gaps create unequal opportunities, and when opportunities are unequal, our outcome will also be unequal. But beyond access and inequality, there is another issue that is often overlooked: how students actually learn in the classroom. In many cases, education in Indonesia still focuses heavily on memorization. Students are trying to remember information, follow instruction, and prepare for exam. Success is often measured by score, not by understanding. But learning should be more than that. Students should be encouraged to ask questions. They should be given space to express opinions, to analyze problems, and to think critically. Because in real life, answers are not always found in textbook. Problems are not always multiple choice. When students are only trying to memorize, they may succeed in exam, but struggle in real-world situation. As a result, we produce graduates, but not always learners. And this is a serious concern, especially in today's world. We are now living in an area where information everywhere. With just a smartphone, with just smartphone, anyone can access knowledge within second. But having access to information is not enough. What truly matters is the ability to think critically, to filter information, to adapt, to change, and to solve problem. To solve problem, these are the skills needed in the 2021 century, and this is exactly what is embraced in Sustainable Development Goals Point 4. Not just ensuring that all children go to school, but ensuring that they receive a quality education and truly learn. So, what do we need to change? First, we need to shift the focus of learning. Second, teacher and more support. We cannot expect quality education without supporting the people who deliver it. Third, students need to be passionate as active participants in learning. They should not just sit, listen, and take notes. They should be involved, engaged, and encouraged to think independently. Learning should be a process, not just a result. Thank you. Goodbye.